Good morning, Cabineers. Today we're going to start to work on the Mountaineer. So what we have to do today is this hot tub does not work. So we have to get rid of it. And what we're going to do is we're going to take out a section of the railing back there because the road is a lot closer uphill than it is downhill. This lid we just bought last summer, which sucks because then this hot tub crapped out on us. So we're gonna save this lid though, because we may end up with a new hot tub in the future and need a replacement lid. I was looking at this railing here, and it's awfully wiggly, and it's not mounted to anything other than the floor. And I'm wondering if we should just get rid of this railing and this step that's right here that you guys at home can't see, but will still be here, and just make a longer step all the way across. What do you think?
It's not a bad idea.
It'll definitely help us getting the furniture in and out of here too.
Yeah, it definitely will.
Okay, and then the other thing is this bad boy's got to go. So we need to work on removing one of these panels of panels back here. That over there, railing. That thing that I can't think of the name of right now. The railing. Thank you. So we need to remove one of the panels of railing, and then what we'll do is we'll cut a little trail up to the road there so we can bring all the furniture down in this way.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, because that's just an accident waiting to happen.
What is?
This one.
Yeah.
This one's coming out in one piece.
This one won't because of how it's screwed in and the other nailed in.
Let's start taking this thing out.
It's going to be harder than you think it's going to be.
I know it's going to be harder than I think it's going to be. Because it's always harder than I think it's going to be. It's never as easy as I think it's going to be. It's always harder than I think it's going to be. Wow.
Yeah, I tried pushing on it and stuff, and it's just not. My idea was to just get the skill saw or the reciprocating saw and just cut it right there, and then just pull it apart like that. But the only problem with that is that you're cutting it.
Well, we're only out a couple 2x4s.
And a couple 1x4s.
Well, no, if we cut right between, then we can save all these.
Oh, right.
We can save all the rails, and then we're only out a couple 2x4s, which we have laying around in the garage.
Right.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, run down, grab the reciprocating saw, get the biggest blade on the biggest wood cutting blade, because we'll need it for this anyway. To cut, we got to cut this apart.
Right.
So yeah, we'll just do that.
Okay.
So one of the other things we're going to have to do is we're going to have to clean all the crap off the roof here, just like we had to do on the Woodsman. I'm going to have to go up there with my climbing gear and scrape and blow and scrape and blow all that stuff off.
Yeah, in theory.
Should just pull right out of there.
Just be able to.
Yep. It's like a gate.
really crispy one.
There you go. All right, so I'll get the blower and the Cindy Loppers, because we just renamed the loppers the Cindy Loppers. And I'll start cutting some stuff out, and we'll get the chainsaw, and you can start cutting that big log out up there, and
Yep.
we'll start putting our path in.
That works.
Cool.
So Dad,
Yeah.
you want to go up here with it?
Yeah, that direction. Yeah, don't go to your right any further.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
So you may be asking yourself, gee, Brian, why are you going through the woods and cutting down perfectly good little trees and scraping all this stuff up and making this path where none existed before? Well, the reason is when we start bringing the heavy furniture in and carting some of the trash out, it's going to be a lot easier carrying heavy things in downhill than carrying them in uphill up the stairs of the Mountaineer cabin. Bring Cindy up. I need Cindy.
Yeah.
There's a couple more. That's right here.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that is. Maybe a root.
Yeah,
Up both sides. I want to put a big sign up by the lodge that says free firewood in like huge letters, and then in like teeny little letters underneath it, anything that's laying on the ground you can burn. All right, now's when we find out if this is a huge wasp nest or not.
It's like
So they're not alive right now, or they're dormant because it's still cold, but that is a wasp's nest inside the hot tub. No wasps today though.
you're like coming right before
I can't see anything.
Can you like pull it up? No, not. Yeah. I can't because I'm just lifting the box up. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, just drop it right there.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I told you not to get rid of that step.
Let's just pick it up.
Yep. Doing good. To right a bit. And we're on pavement.
Let it down.
Whew. What do we need to do after this piece?
So after we get this one in, then we're gonna run over to the Davy Crockett and we'll grab those twin bed frames out of there, because I think there's 4 in there, and then we'll take those upstairs up to the dormitory, and then I think that'll be the day.
Cool.
Down, lift with your knees.
Hey,
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Got it.
Okay. We're good.
All right. And this will go in the bedroom. Got most of it. Wow. That was like pulling teeth. Just another day on Extreme Cabin Makeover.
So are you thinking about keeping this fridge or throwing it away?
At this point, I don't know. I think it works, so it might be worth, like, you know, donating to a thrift store or something. So I want to try to save it, but if like really bad things happen and it starts to go and it wants to roll down the hill, just let it roll down the hill. Try to scoot it forward.
Scoot it forward.
Yes. Okay. There we go. All right, I'm kicking it back.
Okay. And you're at the first step. Second. Third. And so on. And so on. And so on.
Rotate this way or that way?
That way.
Oh, that way. Okay. And don't look at the little screen.
I'm looking at the little screen.
Don't look at the little screen.
Okay.
So you know the rules about moving refrigerators, right?
What is that?
Well, the big rule is you always want to move it upright, because then that way all the fluid stays in the refrigerator the way it's supposed to, and that way you can just plug it right in and use it. Now you can move them on the side like we just moved the old refrigerator, but what happens is, especially if you are moving it a long distance, the fluid inside there settles in a different spot, and so you have to have it upright again for at least 24 hours before you plug it in and turn it on.
Okay.
Wow, so that was a rough day.
Yeah,
Glad it's over. So if you've enjoyed this video, please stay tuned, like us, follow us, subscribe to us, put comments below. We love comments. And be sure to follow us. That's the other thing. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We'll see you next time on Extreme Cabin Makeover.